Let us see ray diagrams for concave mirrors. First ray diagram is object at infinity where light rays are parallel to principal axis. Here let us take light rays parallel to principal axis. So when object is infinity, the light rays coming from the object which are parallel to principal axis. Let us take a concave mirror. This is the silver surface. Okay, and this can be called as polar to concave mirror, and this is principal axis. And let us take a point called focus and center of curvature. Okay, so as object is infinitive, two light rays are coming parallel to each other and parallel to principal axis. So first light ray and second light ray. These light rays are parallel to each other and parallel to principal axis because object is at infinity. And according to rules to draw ray diagrams for concave mirror, if a light ray is parallel to principal axis, incident on the concave mirror, after reflection, it must pass through focus. So this is first reflected light ray. And second light ray, even it is parallel to principal axis, incident on the concave mirror. After reflection, even it passes through focus. And two reflected light rays are intersecting at focus. And we know that when reflected light rays meet at a point, then the image formed is called real image. Now let us see characteristics of image formed when object is at infinity. So what are the characteristics of image? So what are the characteristics of image? First one, as reflected light rays are intersecting, the image is real image. So a real image is formed. And second one, all real images are inverted images. So it is inverted image. And third one is position of the image. Where this image is formed? Image is formed at focus. At focus. And fourth one is size of the image. It's a point size image, so we can call this image is highly diminished. Highly diminished. Because it is a point size image. Point size. The image is point size, so it is highly diminished. So, if an object is at infinity, when light rays are coming parallel to each other and parallel to principal axis, incident on the concave mirror, the image formed is at focus. As reflected light rays are intersecting, so image is real and all real images are inverted images. And the position of the image is at focus and the image is highly diminished. So, second ray diagram. Object at infinity, but here light rays are not parallel to principal axis. So two light rays are incident on a concave mirror. First one is, this is first light ray, and this is second light ray. These two light rays are parallel to each other, but they are not parallel to principal axis. And this is principal axis. Okay, and this is focus. This point is focus. Fine, and this is center of curvature, and this is pole of the concave mirror. Convex surface is silver. Okay, so when light rays are incident on a concave mirror, and these light rays are coming from infinity because object is at infinity, and these light rays are not parallel to principal axis. After reflection, this is the first light ray. This is reflected first light ray and this is reflected second light ray. They obey laws of reflection. Second reflected light ray. And these two reflected light rays are intersecting Where they are intersecting? They are intersecting in focal plane. And what is focal plane? The plane passing through focal point and perpendicular to principal axis can be called as focal plane, and this can be focal plane. So it is passing through focus and it is perpendicular to principal axis. So these light rays are intersecting. Which light rays? Reflected light rays. They are intersecting at focal plane. So now let us see characteristics of image form. As these two reflected light rays are intersecting, the image is real image, and all real images are what? Inverted images. And third one, where is the image formed? Image is formed in focal plane. In focal plane. And what is the size of the image? It's a point size. Point size means highly diminished. Highly diminished. That's nothing but point size. Okay? So the image is formed in focal plane when light rays are coming from infinity, because object is at infinity, but they are not parallel to principal axis. Third ray diagram of concave mirror. Object between center of curvature and infinity, right? So let us take concave mirror. Convex part is silver, concave part is reflecting surface, and this is principal axis. Principal axis. Let us consider this as focus, and this is center of curvature. Okay? Let us take object. The position of this object is between center of curvature and infinity. Anywhere between center of curvature and infinity. Okay? So first light ray is parallel to principal axis. A light ray incident parallel to principal axis. And we know that the light ray that is incident parallel to principal axis on concave mirror, after reflection it passes through focus. And this is the reflected light ray. Okay, it is passing through focus. Let us take second light ray passing through center of curvature. Second light ray passing through center of curvature. Okay, this is second light ray that is passing through center of curvature. And we know that if a light ray is incident on a concave mirror passing through center of curvature, this light ray is passing through normal. After reflection, this light ray will retrace its path. This light ray will retrace its path after reflection. So this is first reflected light ray and this is second reflected light ray. These two are intersecting at this point. And here the image of this object is formed. What is formed? Let us take object as AB. Then its image as A prime and B prime. So object is between infinitive and center of curvature. And image is between center of curvature and focus, right? And object is erect and image is inverted. As reflected light rays are intersecting, the image is real image. And already we have discussed it, all real images are what? Inverted images. Let us see characteristics of image form. First one, it is real image because reflected light rays are intersecting at a point. And second one, all real images are what? Inverted images. And third one, position of the image, where this image is between center of curvature and focus. Between center of curvature and focus. And fourth one, object size is more than image size. So what we can call this image is diminished image. Diminished image. So when object is between center of curvature and infinity, where the position of the image is between center of curvature and focus. And image is real and it is inverted and it is smaller than the size of the object. That's nothing but diminished image. Next ray diagram is object on center of curvature. Let us take principal axis, focus, center of curvature. As an object is on center of curvature, let us take object on center of curvature. Okay, right. First light ray parallel to principal axis. First light ray parallel to principal axis. The light ray that is parallel to principal axis after reflection passes through focus. It passes through focus. That is parallel to principal axis. It is passing through focus. Right? Let us take second light ray passing through focus. Second light ray passing through focus and incident on a concave mirror. Okay, according to rules of ray diagrams, right? A light ray that is passing through focus after reflection it must be parallel to principal axis. Now this is the light ray that is parallel to principal axis, and these two reflected light rays are intersecting here. This is the point where image of the object is formed. Image of this object is formed. Where it is formed at C, and these two reflected light rays are intersecting at a point. So the image is real image. Let us consider object as A and B. Its image as A prime and B prime. So all real images are what? Inverted images. And where this image is formed? At center of curvature. Third one is position of the image. It is at center of curvature. And fourth one, size of this image. Size of image is equal to size of the object. So that is same size. Right? So when object is on center of curvature, then image is also on center of curvature. And this image is real image, and it is inverted image, and it is of same size that of the object. Like in plane mirror, the object height and image height always remains same. In this particular condition, when object is on center of curvature, height of the object and height of the image remains same. Let's see fifth ray diagram, that is object between center of curvature and focus. So this is our concave mirror, this is principal axis. Let us take this point as focus, and let us take this point as center of curvature. Let's take this point as center of curvature. Okay. Center of curvature. Okay, object is between focus and center of curvature. Let us consider this as object. It is between focus and center of curvature. First light ray is parallel to principal axis. First light ray is parallel to principal axis. The light ray that is parallel to principal axis after reflection passes through focus. So this is the light ray that is passing through focus. Okay. Second light ray incident obliquely at pole. Let me consider second light ray incident obliquely at pole. The light ray that is incident obliquely at pole after reflection, it makes equal angle. This reflected light ray makes equal angle after reflection with the principal axis. This is reflected light. Okay. And these two reflected light rays are intersecting at this point. At this point, these two light rays are intersecting. So that means this is image of the object. This is what object that is considered A, B, and image is A prime and B prime. Okay. As two reflected light rays are intersecting, image is real image, and all real images are by default inverted images. And where is the position? Image is formed after center of curvature. That means beyond center of curvature. And fourth one, size. This is size of the object and this is size of the image. So it is the size of the image is bigger than size of the object. So we can say it as magnified or enlarged image. Enlarged image. Or we can say magnified image. Okay, so when object is between center of curvature and focus, image is beyond center of curvature and it is enlarged, that means magnified, and it is real and inverted. Object on focus. Let us take concave mirror. Right? This is silver surface and reflecting surface. Let us take focus and center of curvature. Okay. Now object is on focus. This is object which is on focus. First light ray parallel to principal axis. This is the light ray that is parallel to principal axis. The light ray which is parallel to principal axis after reflection passes through focus. So this is the light ray that is passing through focus after reflection. Okay. Second light ray, let us take passing through center of curvature. This is second light ray that is passing through center of curvature. Incident light. And the light that is passing through center of curvature incident on a spherical mirror, after reflection it retraces its path. This is the reflected light. This is the another reflected light. Right. So the reflected light rays are parallel to each other. So image is formed, where image is formed? At infinity. Right? Infinity. And that image is real image and it will be inverted image, and as the image is formed at infinity, it is highly magnified or highly enlarged. Okay? So when object is at focus, image is formed at infinity and the image is real, it is inverted and it is highly magnified. Last ray diagram for concave mirrors. Object between pole and focus. Let us take concave mirror, principal axis. Let us take focus, center of curvature. Right? Let us take object between focus and pole. Object A, B. Right? First light ray is parallel to principal axis. The light ray that is parallel to principal axis after reflection passing through focus. This is reflected light. Reflected light. This is passing through focus. Okay. Second light ray is incident obliquely. This is second light ray that is incident obliquely, making an angle with the principal axis. After reflection, it obeys laws of reflection, and this is reflected light. And these two reflected light rays are not parallel, these are divergent light rays. If we extend them in a backward direction, this is first reflected light ray that is extended in the backward direction. First reflected light ray that is extended in a backward direction, and this is second reflected light ray that is extended in the backward direction. These two reflected light rays appear to meet at this point. They appear to intersect at this point. And this point is image that is A prime, B prime of the object that is placed in front of a concave mirror between pole and focus. Right? So this is the only case where the reflected light rays are divergent, where image is formed by extending this reflected light rays, and this image is erect, like will be the object A prime B prime is the image, so it is erect. And which images are erect images? Virtual images. When do a virtual image is formed? When reflected light rays are divergent, when they are extended in the backward direction, they meet at a point where the image is formed. Let us write characteristics of image form. Characteristics of image. Right? So if you see this ray diagram, the image is virtual. Why this image is virtual image? Because reflected light rays are divergent. They are extended in the backward direction, so the image is formed. And all virtual images are erect images. And where this image is formed? Behind the mirror. Behind the mirror. And how this image is, the height of the image is more than the height of the object. So it is enlarged image. That's nothing but magnified image. This property of concave mirror is used by dentists to see the enlarged part of a tooth because it increases the size of the object, and this property of a concave mirror is used for shading because face appears enlarged so that the shading can be done properly. This property of a concave mirror is used even for makeup mirrors, right? With this we completed 7 ray diagrams for concave mirrors. Hope you have understood how to draw ray diagrams for concave mirror for different positions of object in front of it.